I've always wanted to take a stock KDX and turn it into a woods weapon machine. This is the bike we're going to use. This is a 2005 completely stock KDX in decent shape. Everything on it is exactly how we bought it. We've done nothing to the bike. We're going to take this thing and completely tear it down to the frame, redo the engine, new pipe. We're going to powder coat the wheels, new tires, new silencer, new fenders, new plastics, new gas tanks, everything you can think and buy for these machines. We're going to do it and put on this thing. We're even going to put new upside down forks on this bad boy. So when we're done with this thing, it's going to be an epic KDX. So we're going to fire it up one time for you before we start the tear down on the bike, just to show you that these things, even when they're used and abused, they still crank typically on the first kick. This thing is completely cold, hadn't been started in a day, and typically they'll start right up. First kick, that's just what they are. They're great bikes. Runs like a top. Let's get this thing started. Okay, so we've started the initial tear down just to kind of see what condition it's in, and as expected, it's in decent shape. It's going to need a few knickknacks here and there that we found, but the bike looks to be in pretty good shape. We're going to pull the shock off and send that off, get her redone. We're also going to pull the forks off, and we've already purchased some KX 250F 2005 forks that we found on eBay for quite inexpensive. We're going to ship those off, and then we're going to take the lower triple clamp and have the stem pressed out of it and press the KDX stem into it so that they fit on the KDX. We are currently spraying it down with degreaser to try and get all the grime and grease off of it. But making progress. Doesn't look so good at the moment, but she will. Okay, we're currently in process of attempting to change the clutches out on the KDX. As you can see, the whole bike's apart. We've ordered all kind of stuff, and the head and everything got sent off, getting some work done to it. But we're attempting to get, finally got the clutch basket off with an impact wrench and a 22 millimeter socket, and we're switching the clutches out. We've got the new clutches in here, trying to get them all back in place so that we can slip it back on there, and hopefully it's going to go back together. Okay? One step at a time. So, we've put a new clutch in here. We've cleaned everything up. We've sent the suspension off to get it redone by factory connection. It's already going in, and we're just kind of fitting some stuff up, getting her ready to put the new top end on that shows up hopefully soon, and the wheels coming in hopefully soon. Once the top end and the wheels show up, we're going to get this baby together. Get her done. Box 1 full. Box 2 full, little boxes, box 3, box 4, box 5, and then progress. big mess. So we've got the brake system, rear brake system off of it, and we've just put new brakes in her, which look awesome, and we're going to be replacing the brake line with this cool looking bad boy. But we've got to go get the right kind of fluid and get her changed out, get her bled out, but making progress. Okay, so the wheels came in. I'd say they look pretty cool. Those are the original wheels that were on it, taken and anodized black. They're gonna look good. We're putting them together now. We've made quite a bit of progress. Just fitted most everything on it loosely, just until we can get the wheels, and the top end should be here tonight or tomorrow. We're about to put the tires on it. Whew. Okay, well, we got the rear tire on. That was a bit more than, a bit more than we were bargaining for. The heavy-duty tubes that we bought for it, they're more like concrete instead of tubes, right, Coop? They, as you saw in the time lapse, they were brutal getting on there, but we've got the rear tire on and everything installed, so we're going to put that bad boy on the bike here and then start on the front. So the head's back from Millennium Technologies, and they have cleaned it up hugely. It's going to look funny on top of the old dirty engine, but they have polished, ported every little nook and cranny in there. This thing looks phenomenal. I am a wee bit concerned the amount of power we're going to get out of this bad boy. So we went from a 66 mil piston which was the original, to now a 70 millimeter piston, which they tell me is going to bring this to a 225 now. So this bad boy is going to go from a 200 to a 225. Look at this, look. Nice looking velvet thing with a piston in there. Wow, cool. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Oh, nice. So here's our 70 mil piston. Now we just got to figure out how to put all this stuff together and make it work. This is gonna be fun. Okay, top end is on, and this bad boy has got way more compression than we had before. So I'm a little excited and concerned that she's gonna be a beast, but we're making progress a little bit at a time. Getting there. Okay, this is it. Last piece of the puzzle, and then we get to see if it'll actually run. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, you want to give me a hand? Yeah. Okay. Right here? Well, let's see. Let's slide this one in first. Get that. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta get it under the seat. You kidding me? Let's see here. Okay. Okay, first time to try and crank it, so I have no idea what's going to happen, good or bad. Okay, let's see here. Gas on, choke on. Don't know if the fuel air mixture is set, have no idea. Let's give her a little. Adjust the fuel air mixture and get it right, but there it goes. Start it right up. So, we have now ridden the KDX 3 times. Twice in the woods and once on a motocross track. And the verdict is the carb is just not gonna get it. Every time I ride it, the carb loads up. Even when you're riding it pretty hard, you just let off for a minute and it starts loading up again. So we decided to order a Lectron carb. And guess what came in today? Okay, oh, look here. We've got stickers. Let's see. Paid for. Okay, let's see here. Paper. See, we actually ordered the new throttle assembly there, knowing that ours probably wouldn't work. So new Motion Pro throttle assembly. Excellent. Ooh, here we go. Look at that. There's the new Lectron carbs, still in the plastic wrapping. They even sent the ODI piece there for the grips, which is excellent, which we did order. Oh, clear bottom. That's going to be a cool carb. Okay, so, and we've also got the throttle cable there that comes with it, the new throttle cable, which is awesome. Alrighty, well, we are going to completely unwrap this bad boy and begin the process of installing this new Lectron carb and see how big of a difference it makes. Well, what we're looking here at is the Lectron carb, and it doesn't fit. The top of the carb is actually hitting the center bar, and it'll go in the back boot quite easily, which I've taken it out, but once you get it in the back boot, it hits the top bar and it won't come up high enough for this. And if you take the back out to try and get the front in, it's the same. It hits on the top bar here. So, Houston, I think we got a problem. Alrighty, so we've conversed back and forth with Lectron, and they tell me it's supposed to fit. To put the front in first, and then move the back around, maneuver it, because it's fairly maneuverable and it'll fit on there. So we're gonna try again. Here we go. It appears that we've got her in place. Everything is sealed and on there. The fuel line looks a hair bit cramped, but we're gonna try it, see what happens here. So we're gonna try and crank it as it is with everything off, just in case. So just do a test crank here. So I'm gonna turn the fuel on, and maybe we can watch it fill up in the carb here. Oh, look there. Kind of cool. Okay. Alrighty, let's give her a test crank, see what happens. Well, maybe we need to choke it. Alright, let's choke it and see what happens here. If I can get to her. We changed the plug out, see if that'll do anything. So let's try her again. Okay, it cranks and runs. It does feel a little bit more responsive, you know, just from gassing it there a little bit. Reasonably excited to see how it feels. So we're going to get it all back together and see what happens. Okay, well, we came out for a quick run today and realized it's feels like 110 degrees, but it's warm, as you can tell with the red faces. Had fun though, got some good video, but it's about to rain on us. You may hear it thundering in the background there. So we're gonna ride a hair bit more and then get out of here.
Did we have fun?
Yeah.
Owen?
Heck yes.
See ya.